Okay, and now we move on to NHL 21, and I got an absolutely huge wave of nostalgia with this team. This is the first year that I actually, quote unquote, tried on my team. I did take a long break, but yeah, we were the Khalifa Royals instead of the Cali Kickers for the California Royals. Still rocking the Royals. I had Mario Lemieux, finally. Worked on him. Only got him to his, whatever this Frosted Flakes thing is. I believe that's what it is. Or alumni card, whichever one it is. I don't know, EA Sports thing. But, yeah. I did get a Mario Lemieux, and for some reason he wasn't center. I will fix that right away. There we go. Big guy on center. Mario Lemieux, Ryan Kessler, Sebastian Aho, Henri Richard, Dennis Savard, Connor McDavid, Frosted Flakes, Victor Arvidsson, Leonard Grit, Daryl Sittler, Svechnikov. That was my Winter National, my Winter free card that you get. That EA gives out. Your choose card. Joe Sakic, Eric Lindros, Steven Stamkos. Eric Lindros, when this card came out, this dynamic duo card, he was an absolute menace. By the way, Sakic, short side snipe, free. Absolutely free. Philippe Myers, my favorite defensive card in all of NHL HUT. Well, before NHL 23. Brian Campbell, absolute unit. So fast. Shot was so good. 95 speed, that's 99. Ignore that 95. That is 99. He's so fast. He's so good. His shot's so good. Jake Gardner, this was, I packed this thing somehow. John Carlson, Rasmus Dahlin. And then obviously, hot moments, Jacob Markstrom. This 95 absolute unit as well. Darcy Kemper just for the synergies. Head coach Dale Peterson. This Mario Lemieux, I found it was really good. But my best forward card probably is Connor McDavid. The Joe Sakic for a long time, actually. And then defense in Brian Campbell. So Brian Campbell was one of my first buys when I came back. So I did take quite a long break, like a 2 or 3 month break. That's why Mario Lemieux only stopped at 91. The first thing I bought when I got back was Darcy Kemper. I remember that. Also bought this Ryan Kessler. They were extremely cheap. The Connor McDavid card, the Henri Richard card. Philippe Myers, he was the last card I bought, I do believe. Again, Gardner was a pack. These two were both bought after I came back again. This is a tradable packed Markstrom. I didn't buy him, I packed him. Unbelievable. So yeah. Save those changes. As you notice, the money situation, again, a lot different compared to the last NHL. I only had like 5,000. This one I have 137. Lemieux obviously leading the team in goals. The Khalifa Royals, hold on. Record. 291, 20, and 4. Okay. Good record. Actual games played. Look at that. Look at those points. Mario Lemieux. Over 2 points a game. Mostly playing on squad battles. Didn't really play a whole lot online in this game, but, you know. Svechnikov, 195 and 97. Kessler, 176 and 71. These were probably a bunch of semi-pro games, I'm not going to lie. But still, Henri Richard, 154 and 90. Brian Campbell, 154 as a defenseman in 75. Henri Richard is on the second line. This Campbell was insane, I'm telling you. I am telling you. And then Philippe Myers and Sebastian Aho were the last two cards I got. Dahlin as well. I don't remember. The Arvidsson and Letang, I guess, were at the end as well. So you can tell where my break is. I'll go to games played here. So my break was after, so this was winter. I believe this was where I came back as soon as I got this Richard card. So all these cards were after I got back from my break. And then goalies, Markstrom as well. So does he line up with my break? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And then Kemper, 1 game played, 1 win, 2 goals against, 92 save percentage. Nice. Good job, Kemper. Attaboy. So now we'll look at my collection. See if I had anything cool laying around, like getting extra players that I don't have on the team. Nothing so far. Oh, there we go, Chris Chelios. This Litter Grit Carlson, by the way, when this thing came out, the speed on this thing, holy shit. He was one of the best defensemen in the game. This Nyquist, just for, again, his speed. Nyquist speed used to be so good. Such a good cheap option. This Regier and Paul Bizanek cards were team builders. Yeah, a bunch of silvers. Oh my god, I didn't even notice Kalen Addison. He had a fantasy hockey card in 23, and he's bald now and he plays for Minnesota. Wow. Team information. This is where I had like the sickest jerseys. Obviously Halifax, close to where I'm from. A couple of my buddies played on the team. Moncton Wildcats, where I am from. Again, Eddie Bathurst, close to where I'm from as well. The Seals jerseys, obviously. The Hut ones. And then this orange Tony the Tiger sponsored one, the Pelicans, because this is the game where I followed No Sleeves. No Sleeves 12. And he used the Pelicans. So I had to buy those jerseys, and obviously Colorado, the one of my two favorite teams. Dale Peterson! Colorado again, bunch of collectibles, dynamic duo. This is how they used to do these seasonal collectibles, not by season, by month, which was pretty AIDS collecting them, because if you only collected a few, you couldn't use them. It was pretty shit. One Fantasy Hockey, one Frosted Flakes, couple Halloween when they started, Letter Grid event. Like that was my break in between, like right after Hut Halloween and then Fantasy Hockey, I'd say, because I didn't know a whole lot about it. That was my break, and then I only came back to, like, whatever it was, Dynamic Duo, whatever that was. So, yeah. So that was my team. Next up will be NHL 22.